Amy. I'm Jennifer, and I'm an intern here, and I'm just going to be chatting with you a little bit today. So, tell me, what brings you in?
Well, what doesn't bring me in? I lost my job, I lost my baby that I was carrying, and I lost my boyfriend that I was going to have a baby with. And that all happened in a month, so I'm a little bit on the fritz.
Yeah. That's a lot to have to deal with, and
I have nothing left to live for. Like, take everything away from me, and that's where I'm at. I feel like Job in the Bible. It's just like nothing left. Just all burnt to the ground.
So you're feeling a sense of hopelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you just tell me a little more about, either losing your job or your boyfriend situation?
Just I just don't want to do anything.
Yeah. Have you talked to any of your friends or family about it? No?
All my friends were my coworkers, and we didn't really have outside of work relationships. So now that my job's gone, my friends are gone. So.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you see your future?
I don't want a future. Like, what would that even look like? Like, I can't even see one.
Would you say that you've had thoughts of suicide?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How often would you say that you've thought about suicide?
Don't have much time to think about suicide when you're sleeping all day. But when I'm awake and I have to do something, like, I had a doctor appointment the other day, and it's like, what's the point? I'll just...
Have you had thoughts of suicide prior to this crisis in your life?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I don't know, they called me bipolar at one point, and schizophrenic at one point, and all this other stuff, but either way, I was really down, and I've dealt with it with, like, drugs and stuff, and it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Like, it does for a second, but then it just makes it worse, so.
Yeah. Have you found a way to cope with the pain that you're feeling?
Drugs.
Drugs?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's like, what else is there anyways, you know? I had my boyfriend, but he sucked, so. I wanted a baby, that would be better, but be like something real, you know what I mean? But maybe give them a better life than I had. You know, I didn't have really parents. I kind of grew up in the foster system, so.
What do you see as far as, like, if you were to have had that baby, like, what would your future have looked like?
So much better. Like, maybe Raul and I would have stayed together. I don't even know where he is. I don't know what he's doing. And, I mean, maybe we would get some kind of assistance, like food stamps and stuff, instead of having to work 60-hour weeks each for the projects, you know? I don't know, just having some love, you know, just some love, like, that's all I really want, and it's just like, too bad now, it's all taken away. Got my love at work, my coworkers, and my boyfriend, even, and the baby, and it's just all gone, so, I feel like God's saying, okay, I'm done, you know, you're done, this is it.
I heard you mention God. Are you actively involved in a church or in your faith?
No, like in the foster care system, they kind of push God on us, and so that's just part of my vocabulary. But
Yeah.
it's pretty much never really prayed or anything.
Okay.
Just kind of blame things on them, I guess. There's so much shit in the world, you know. It's just kind of easy to point fingers. It's easier than dealing with this.
Well, I mean, it's amazing with everything that you've gone through growing up in the foster system and losing your baby and struggling trying to.
I'm still alive.
Yeah. Well, no, not just that you're alive, but that you're sitting here and you're willing to open up to me and you're willing to talk to me and share this. That takes a lot of courage.
I didn't know what else to do, you know, except just kind of rot. It's kind of like I'm at a point where I'm verging on homelessness. Like I don't have a job. I can't pay my rent. I don't have any money in my bank account. So when they kick me out, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. So this is kind of like maybe my last.
Have you looked for a new job?
No, not since then.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to stay focused on it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be willing to look for a new job and explore other options that you have to change and make your future look better?
I want my old job back. That's all I want. I don't want to have to get to know people and learn a whole new system again. I don't know. But maybe there's a job like that somewhere out there. So it was a factory job.
Yeah. Would you be open to discussing, your options for those kinds of jobs?
Yeah, and just by the time I actually get in one, I don't know if I'll be able to keep my place that I'm at or if they'll kick me out. I don't know.
Yeah. We can also look at options if you want as far as, other housing arrangements. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Is there something that we could do?
We can explore those options. I don't know anything particular offhand. I have a supervisor. His name is Mr. White, and I can, if you'd be willing, he can maybe inform you on just areas and things that are open to you, because he's got more experience with that kind of stuff.
I mean, I'm going to have to. It's either kill myself or be homeless, so I've got to do something. Maybe if there's a third option, that would be, that would be preferable, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I've heard you mention killing yourself a few times. Do you have a plan that you have set in place?
I mean, I've got stuff in the house that I could use. I haven't actually. And I've fantasized, but I haven't. I don't think I'm there yet. I think it's one of those things. It's like I want it to happen, but I wouldn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. There, I want to give you some numbers, and I'd like, if you don't mind, my supervisor to come in and kind of just talk with you a little bit today.
About housing and jobs.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm stuck. I'm done. I don't know what to do. I need someone to tell me what to do.
Okay.
I feel screwed.
Yeah, and he can also provide some other numbers for you. Like if you get to a point during the week when you're feeling really low and like you don't have a way out, you can call the number, and they can just talk with you for a minute, kind of
like this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. That would be good.
All right. And I'd also like, if you don't mind, to enter into a no harm contract today. You just sign it saying, we're going to have an appointment again next week, and this week you're not going to harm yourself. that something you would be willing to sign?
As long as y'all can help me get out of this.
Alright. Well, we're going to take it one day at a time, and we're going to work through this, and we're going to set some goals and help you figure out which direction you want to go.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you for coming in, and I'll have Mr. White come in, and we'll sit down and talk to you together.